Hi guys, 7 months, 7 month update today. Um, Gonna show some footage, just the same as I did last time. Some footage that I take with my phone, so it's a little more up close and personal. But just to go over the basics, over this last month, not too much different. Washing with the same shampoo, washing once a week. Hair still tightening, still shrinking up. I noticed over this last month also that a lot of the ends seem to be pulling in the loose ends because I blunted the tips initially in the beginning, but then just let them start to fall out, especially once I was living here in Oahu. It's surfing every day was just pulling the tips loose and everything. There's no way they were going to stay blunted, and blunted tips aren't really exactly what I was going for. I just did it initially because I thought that it would hold the hair together, and that as it tightened and matured over time, the ends would loosen up anyways. But what I've noticed is now they're pulling a lot of the loose hair on the end up in and sort of naturally blunting themselves, which if that's what they're going to do, then that's fine with me, but I just wasn't making it a particular effort to do any one thing with the ends. I kind of like them looser on longer dreads. With my hair shorter, I did notice when I did blunt the tips it looked a little neater, but that's really not a concern for me. Uh, Being in Hawaii, it's generally accepted to have some naughty hair if you're surfing all the time, and I work at a surf shop, so I'm not trying to maintain my hair to the point that it's super tidy. I'm just letting it do whatever it does, and that's one of the things that it's doing lately. So that's something I've noticed this last month is that's happening. A lot of different changes with where I have loops and bumps and little zigzags. I noticed that over this last month that's changed a lot, whereas in month 6 where I had particular loops, now in month 7 they're in different places and the old ones are gone or have drastically changed and started to shrink up. So that's always good. It gives you some confidence that something's actually happening with your hair to see that, and you know some change is taking place. So I do have that confirmation. Stuff like that's happening. I am noticing little stuff like that. But in general, overall, I don't pay attention too much to what's happening. And on the day-to-day, when I look at my hair, it still seems the same. I'm really excited to get past the year to where I might start to get some length, because that's one of the most exciting things for me that could start to happen to my hair at this point. After 7 months of just feeling like your hair is the same length, it's a little weird, especially when I spent a good year and a half growing my hair out. And when you initially grow your hair out, as everyone who's grown their hair to a significant length knows, there's all these uncomfortable, awkward phases when it's short. And once you start to get to the point where you can actually put your hair in a ponytail or put your hair behind your ear, you know, that's a great milestone and it feels great. It makes longer hair much more, it makes it so that you're able to deal with it a lot better. You have different things you can do with your hair for different situations to get it out of your face. And unfortunately, when I dreaded my hair, it's at the length that's right in between. So I can't put it in a ponytail. I can't quite get it out of my face. These little guys in front, when I get it all the water, this dread right here and this dread right here, are always trying to fall down into my face, and I can kind of just try to weave them up into the other dreads like this is my little trick. Um, and so length eventually is going to be such a blessing, and I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to be super stoked for that. So I'm waiting patiently. Um, let's see, I don't know if I have really much more to report, so without further ado, I'm just going to go right into some close-up footage. I'll try to talk a little bit, voiceover, you know, what's going on with my hair as I'm showing it to you. And it'll be a short and sweet video finally from me. 7 months, so check it out. So at 7 months compared to 6 months, not too much of a noticeable difference from what you can see here in the video. But I'm trying just to do my best to take close-up shots and let you be the judge if there's anything that you can see that's different. Like I said, it feels like they're still tightening up and pulling in. Still a lot of loose hair. The ends you can see haven't formed. That's where they feel the loosest. There's still, loose hair at the tips, but it does feel like some loose hair is pulling in. So there's some change going on there. A lot of the loops and sort of knots and bumps, you might be able to tell are in different places. I can tell that they're changing, and some of the ones from last month are now gone. Um, Still quite a bit of loose hair around my ears. I think that's always going to be the case, though. I've noticed that most people have that, unless you really try to maintain it. There's a good shot of me just showing that. It doesn't really bother me. It kind of fills things out and makes your hairline not so noticeable anyways, and I just tuck it behind my ear. A lot of the loose hair seems like you just get used to. There's a good shot of it. There's always going to be that stuff kicking around, so I just try not to worry about it too much. But yeah, 7 months, this is where I am, so we'll just keep on trucking and we'll see what changes. So it's hard to change from 1 month to the next. It'll really be, when you get several months together that hopefully you'll start to see a difference. But this is what's going on right now. Just a few seconds left of the video here, and I'll probably just leave it at that and see you guys at 8 months. So thanks for watching.